Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am here. If you saw the title of the video, you know exactly what this is about. It is our second box to our year of horror, around the holidays, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, at the end of the day, this is to augment my 52 weeks of Halloween for 2023. And every month I am bringing out a box that is around a holiday of that month that is very kind of like horror-fied. So I got everything right here and I figure we'll just like jump right into it. Let's just start with the washies. So the box comes with two washies, a 15 millimeter and a 10 millimeter. And the 10 millimeter is this foiled broken hearts. Like, yes, please. Absolutely adorable. I love how it turned out. And then the 15 millimeter is this black and white washi with yellow hearts and kind of stars. So definitely not like super horror like last month's. What was last month's? Do I have it up here? Yeah, like last month, the foiled one was the blood drips going on, which I think was pretty darn cool. And then, you know, you had your bloody knife on there and stuff. So yeah, if you are popping in for the first time, then and you're like, what is this all about? We still have some of the January boxes available. They will be available until they sell out. So it's New Year's themed because it's for January. And so we will bring these out a couple months in advance. But yeah, let's just go right into it. I'll show you what this month's box includes, and then we'll go into pricing, and then we're gonna do a little plan with me, okay? So we'll get to this in just a second, but all boxes will get a die cuts, not a sheet. They'll get some die cuts. So let's go ahead and open it up and jump right into the die cuts. This month has 5 die cuts. So you have the Valentine's Day cards, you have the crafting, you have if you wanted to write a love note to your Valentine, there's your typewriter. Of course, you can't go without giving some sweets and stuff on Valentine's. And then, of course, your classic conversation hearts. So those are the 5 die cuts you get. As you can tell, they range in size pretty dramatically. So you have some of the smaller ones up to the larger ones. So those will come in this package right here, which I'm super stoked about the new little packaging for the die cuts. I thought it was just kind of a fun little upgrade to the whole thing and stuff. So next thing you will get is you will get a washi card. So I said this last month that every month will have a themed washi card with it. So these washi cards are super thin. They're like the size of a credit card. You can easily toss them into a book. I like to keep my stack over here for when I'm using washi to cut them. You could wrap washi around it to take it with you. So you have the scene right here, followed by a pattern, and then as you can tell, our new logo going on, because in January we're switching all of our branding over and we're just getting a head start on it all. So there's that. Of course, you have to have some date dots and squiggles. You also have to have your B6 washi. Does not have to be used in a B6. I love to use this because it's just plain washi strips. I love to use it in my monthly spread. I've seen people use it vertically to do like a huge block of time. So you get that. And then we're gonna jump into the kit, or kits, plural. Okay, so here's the full kit. Let's just start with the full kit, okay? I'll pull out the full kit right here. It's going to be 8 pages in our new format that we brought out, and it has the new logo on it. We've moved some things around and did the what month it's for and what it's titled. My goodness. But not a lot has changed. I mean, we're just kind of just upgrading to make things look just a little bit more seamless, a little bit nicer, all that stuff. So you get your 9 full boxes, which I'm obsessed with. I'm obsessed with the double box, of course. Here is your bottom washi and your washi strips. Once again, obsessed. Your checklist deco and weekend banners. Whew. Man, like words are not okay. It's a little bit later at night. I've had a day. I'm just getting this all done and stuff to film. So you know how it gets when it's late. Then you have your half boxes and third boxes, so patterned and solid colors. The infamous and most famous page of all that will never change because we love this page so much, right guys? The functional like quarter boxes and label samplers and sticky notes, like the works. And then you have this page, the solid box page. So you've got more of the solid colors. All of these are like quarter sized box size, and they're individually cut. So you get 5 in each of these, which I love to. I mean, you could put an icon on here, a script on here, whatever. And then you have these 4 boxes on this page, and then you've got some unlined ones because we gave you some lined ones over there, and then you have the grid, and then you have a second page that's pretty identical to it, but it has the patterns in it, so be able to switch things up. And then that's when you put the patterns behind here, and then you have your date covers and glitter headers. So that is the full kit that is coming in here. And then this month, because we went with a little bit smaller of a freebie, we added in the mini kit, which is also known as like the week's kit and whatnot. Anyways, these would be perfect to use in like a monthly if you needed to, or you know, just extend the life of this kit over here if you have a smaller planner to use the boxes. So this is the 2-page kit that it comes with. You'll have your weekend banner, some date covers, lots of functional, and then you get 8 boxes, so lots and lots to work with. These washi strips, I like to stack them because it's one big cut around with one cut right in between, so you can stack them and make my own full boxes out of them, or to even layer over a put those down and then layer like a like snarky phrase or whatnot over it. So you have that, and then of course the journaling kit, because where would we be if we didn't have the journaling kit? So we have the 3-page journaling kit. So you have this first page here, this second page here, and this third page here. Absolutely divine. And then the extra little type freebie that you get this month is, it's not a pen, you guys. I know it looks like a pen. It's not a pen. So when you click this down there, and I'm going to see if I can get it into frame, is a little blade to help you, like almost like a slice tool. I mean, that's obviously what it is, to be able to slice anything that you need on a small type scale. Like, let's focus in. There we go. So this is a blade, and then you just click it and it comes back in. I thought this was really amazing for February because that's when you do like all of your crafting, Valentine's crafts, things like that. Obviously, do not let your kids use because it is a sharp blade. It comes in, let me grab the other colors. They're right behind me here. So you have the pink that's here, but you could get any one of these other colors as well in the box. So green, yellow, white, blue, or gray. So let me bring those down. Why am I putting them so far away? Okay. So yeah, I love the idea of this. I feel that it's really a lot safer. You can't jab yourself with it, click it, put it in your pen pouch, and you're not gonna like stab yourself or a lid come off type thing. So there we go. Okay, then remember last month, I'm just trying to move all this stuff out of the way so I'm not like knocking things around. So remember last month, if you got the January box, in it you had an album, a sampler album. Well, you guys, look at what you can do. You've got your washi card and you've got your die cut samplers. And so that's where you can just store them and just stick them right in perfectly to work out. I'm just gonna go ahead and move these over into this album so that I have them. And like I said, you will get a washi card every month, but you have something to store it in. So you can pull it out whenever you want. Use it in your pictures, all that fun stuff. So this album is a brand new type thing, so it does not want to stand. Once they get well broken in and stuff, it'll fold so much easier. So, and just stick your die cuts right in there and you can take those on the go with you. So, and washi cards and die cuts. This was very well thought out. This is what I was like, everybody needs to have this. And I'm gonna stick it right up in my album area so that way we can just move on. All right, so we are going to plan. Let's see, what are we going to plan? Okay, so I did the first week in, whatchamacallit, in January with last month's thing. So we're gonna do the same. I have a calendar here. We're gonna move to February and I just kind of need to know where we're gonna be at for February real quick. So that, yeah, so we'll do, okay, so this will be the 30th through the 5th. And then we have 6th through the 12th. So that means we're gonna plan for the 13th through the 19th. All right, so I've got my date dots over here and let's get right into it. Let's just pull out our kit because we know that's what we want. Last month I did the washi down here. I think I'm gonna do the same thing because I really like that, because then I can take, well, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. I don't think I will. Okay, we're not going to. We're gonna do it this way this month. We're gonna do something just a little bit different because I'm gonna take a lot of this stuff and I'm going to put it over into my monthly section. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it over and put it in my monthly section and make me a monthly kit out of everything that I have left here, along with my washi and stuff. So yeah, so this is part of my 52 weeks of Halloween for 2023, and it is my kids' memory keeping planner. Okay, which one do we want to do as our quote box? I kind of fill in the typewriter. I kind of feel like roses are red, violets are blue. I would scare anyone just for you. I know, I'm pretty cheesy and campy. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to, I'm trying to think what I want to do. Yeah, that I don't do ahead of time. I don't think ahead of time. So, but I'm going to save my date. I'm going to save my date dots here for the monthly section. So I've got to get those done. So let's just go ahead and we're going to just use our glitter headers because there's a lot of patterns going on in this thing. So we'll stick with the glitter headers. That way we can use all the patterns down below. Okay, so let's talk pricing. So every month, I mentioned it also last month, that every month the pricing will change just dependent upon what's in the box, okay? So every month the pricing will change. I'm going to try and keep it around the same price every month. Obviously there will be some variation just because of things that we're adding and stuff. So that's why we didn't want to make this like a subscription, because the box was going to change every month and stuff. So this month's box will be $47 plus shipping. And it's 30% off of retail, which I haven't done a 30% off sale in forever. So you know you're getting a great deal with that. All right, let's see. I said the 13th, right? I did. 13 through the 19th. Okay, good. I'm just gonna use my regular date dots here. That way, like I said, I'm gonna use the other date dots. Oh goodness, do I have a 19? I don't know. Oh, guys, I don't think I have a 19. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see what we got. Maybe I've got something in here. Maybe I don't. I need to replenish date dots all the way around. So not only do I need to replace my stash, I need to replace, I don't have a 19. Okay, so we won't put down a 19. It is what it is. I have to replenish the date dots for not only the shop, but my own personal stash. So date dots went fast during Black Friday, which I see y'all are planning. So I will get those up and going, and those will be back in stock when we open up back in January. So as a friendly reminder, the shop is closing down on the 19th. As to when on the 19th, I'm not exactly sure, because we will have some stuff that we still need to do, and it just kind of will depend on the day, but definitely by the close of business on the 19th, the shop will be put on vacation for the remainder of the year, and we will open up January 2nd. Bright and early, ready to take on 2023. So yeah, here we go. That's what we'll do. So you only have, let's see, you only have 9 days to procure this box. However, when we open up in January, like, you'll still be able to procure it. That's the whole reason why we wanted to do these boxes a couple months early, is so that you could really plan. And then it also gives time, like you don't feel like you have to be rushed. So once I replenish my date dots and when I get to this week, I will put a 19 up there. So I'm not too concerned with it. Okay, so let's see. What do I want to use? All right, we're gonna go ahead and move these things off to the side so that I'm not having to battle them. And the washi off to the side as well. And let's get into this. I do know that we're probably going to be doing some traveling. Okay, how did I do my January setup? Okay, so I did do that. Okay, I kind of want to, I don't know if I want a color block. I don't think I want a color block. It's always an adventure with not knowing what I want to do. Okay, let's start with the stuff that, oh, did I do that the last time? I did. Okay, you know what? Let's kind of keep it to the normal way that I do my spreads. I am going to put these down here and stuff. Normally I put these in my main planner, but I think this might be this is going to be my kids' memory keeping planner. So there's a few things that I'm going to want to do for them for memory keeping. So we're moving a lot of things over from the household planner that we have over into here. So I'm going to be putting their chores in this planner, just because I don't really need them in like my household planner. I kind of already know what they need to do, what I want them to do, and all that stuff. So yeah, we're just going to we're just going to move that over into this planner. Oh my goodness, it has been crazy. Okay, so we did some massive amounts of packing of orders, and first off, my feet still hurt from the past couple of weeks of having to do things. and stuff. So I'm trying to see how I want to do this. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. We'll figure it out. That's really all. Okay, so I don't want to start with purple. Okay. We are going to do kind of some blocking though. I think that's just going to be not necessarily color blocking, but definitely just like some blocking. Okay, let's put this over here. Just because we were super kind of random, I want to say, the last time. So this time we're going to be not so random, but still random. But anyways, okay, so we did a lot of order packing and cutting and prepping stuff, obviously for Black Friday sale, and then for Black Friday sale, for getting subs, all those things, right? And then we ended up having just a couple of roadblocks, which usually, I mean, that's just always something that happens. A roadblock can happen. That's nothing new from anybody. This one is crooked. Like, I'm looking at it on screen, I'm like, man, things are looking a little off kilter. So we ran into a couple of roadblocks. Nothing major. Okay, that's better. And so I decided, you know what, we're just going to do a mass packing event. And so we did a mass packing event, and I taught Steve how to package orders. Yeah, he is he's like, this is for the birds. It was a baptism by fire type thing, guys. It really was. It was not, I would have never done this to anybody else. It was my husband, so, you know, I'm like, you can handle it. So we did a mass packing event, and he would pull the stuff for orders, and I would verify that they were correct, and I would package them up into boxes, and then we did the labels together. So like I would print the labels, and he would put the labels on the packages. So it did make it go by really fast. I am really fortunate that I have him to be able to do that. So, but it also meant we went through a lot of orders in a short amount of time. Okay, I'll do these two in a short amount of time, and we were on our feet for a long time. And he is like, my back hurts, my feet hurt, I don't know whether to laugh, I don't know whether to cry, I just, ow, is all he could say. And I was like, yeah, now you know why my feet were on fire and why I couldn't move, you know, when we do those mass packing or mass cutting sessions. And he's like, yeah, he's like, you have to have a certain level of dedication to this, because it's like after a minute you're like, if you're not, you know, and it's an owner thing. Anyways, he was very much like, I don't want this to happen again next year. And part of it is we just want to get orders done because we want to get subs done so we can get subs out quicker, so that we can spend some time together as a family over the holidays. So a lot of it is just like, you know, we're just trying really hard to move a little bit faster to get everything done. But he was definitely like, yeah, we're not going to do this next year. And I said, this is a little bit of an abnormal thing anyways. I don't like to normally do things. Last year, we packed Black Friday orders over the course of a couple of days before we even got to label. So it was a lot easier. I was like, this is an abnormal thing. So don't think that this is how it's going to go. He's like, this is crazy. But and one of the reasons why I want to hurry and get some things done is I am working on obviously doing all the like rebranding on newer pages and stuff. Our stuff that's already printed and that's up on the website will still have the old logo until it sells out. I'm not gonna reformat any of that stuff. It's just gonna stay that way for there, but everything new is obviously going to have the new logo on it and stuff, and we'll have new graphics, all the jazz. I'm really, really excited about the website, you guys. Really, really excited. I'm really excited to show it to you. We've been working some hard hours behind the scenes and stuff, and I'm really, really excited. I love the new colors for the shop. They're bright, but they're not like bright. Like, does that make sense? They're like rainbow, but it's not like your classic rainbow. So anyways, I love the colors, so I can't wait to show you everything and let you guys, you know, go over the website and everything. So that's another reason why we are closing down for a couple of weeks, is so that we can get everything situated with the website. So, all right, what do I want to do here? I'm trying to think what I want to do here. Do I want to go into boxes or do I want to do something different? Do I want to do the boxes towards the bottom? That's kind of where I'm leaning towards. I'm kind of leaning towards the boxes near the bottom. I think that's a wonderful idea, and I think that's what we should go for. So I'm not going to use that one. So, but yeah, he, you know, it was an abnormal thing. But anyways, I'm going through, I'm reformatting pages and cut files to be a little bit more streamlined and easy. And if you didn't know, my husband is colorblind. He's red-green deficient. You know, so he's not fully colorblind, but it does cause some issues every once in a while. Well, my cut lines on my for my files, for my cut files, are red and green. Sorry, sweetheart. So one of the things that he wants to learn to do this upcoming year is he wants to learn how to cut so that he can actually be doing some of the cutting, and I can be doing still some more designing, because that's one of the things this last year is I didn't get to design as much as I wanted to. I was busy with like either administrative work or I was having to cut. And he was like, you know what? I want to be able to take this off your hands. Because there's times that he comes in to the office and he's like, what do you need me to do? And I'm like, I don't have anything for you to do right now. So, you know, go do something with the kids, or, you know, because planners, when we get, you know, he doesn't always have to sit and make planners. One, we don't have the room to keep a lot of stock of planners on, so we kind of have to wait until planners sell in order for us to start doing more stock. So we have a couple of different stations. So we have our paper station where all of our paper is stored, and then when he prints them off, he puts them into containers and puts them on our shelf for the ready to be cut. And then after they're cut, while they're waiting to be punched, they go back in their containers onto a different shelf. And then once he punches them, he also has to coil them and get them into their bags and put them onto our inventory shelf. Well, not all of that. Like I said, we don't have a ton of inventory room for that stuff. So he definitely has to kind of wait for some things. You know, to move before he can do that. So he's always in asking, hey, what can I do to help? Is there anything I can do to help? What can I do? And a lot of the times it's like, no, I don't have any, oh shoot. Well, maybe I can fit a fourth one in there. Let's see. Can I? Oh, ho, ho, ho. I can. Spacing's a little off, but we can fix that. So, you know, I don't always have a whole bunch for him to do. And so I said, hey, with the new year and me needing to not only put the new logo on pages and stuff like that, what if I go ahead and I change the cut lines to different colors that you can see, and I can start teaching you how to cut? And he goes, I think that's a phenomenal idea. So that is what we're doing, and that is what I am doing. Let's do this one. I am going through and making all those changes and stuff, and then I will start teaching him how to cut. And I figure the best way to teach him is during a more low-key time frame where there isn't a lot of stress and things like that. So we are going to definitely wait till we are shut down for the holidays to teach Mr. Avalon and Ninth how to do some cutting. So I'm pretty excited about that. I am loving these new little individual labels. I know I'm filling up a lot of area here, just because it just gives so much. Like, I know that I'm going to have so much more room to write certain things. Obviously with their chores and stuff like that, definitely need this extra little bit of room. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how these labels work out. That is crooked. So that glitter header is very, very crooked, and that's causing me to be crooked everywhere else. So, but yeah, that is the plan for what we'll be doing. So while we're taking a vacation, a small little vacation, we're still doing a lot of work behind the scenes. So we have a lot of inventory, so we're gonna have to do inventory counts for end of year tax purposes. Got to get the books together for the tax accountant. You know, so there's a lot of stuff that we'll be still doing behind the scenes and stuff in just preparation for opening up on January 2nd. So yeah, I mean, it's just, I cannot believe how fast it has flown by. I am like, it's just insane how fast this year has flown by. Yeah. Oh, and then the other thing that I have to do, probably this upcoming week, I have to look at the calendar and I have to like really hash it out and stuff. But I went and bought a whole bunch of supplies for making Christmas treats. So my husband has asked me for years to make Christmas treats. One, to send Christmas treats to two of his best friends. Like, we're talking lifelong best friends. These guys have been friends for, geez, almost 30 years, if not 30 years. And so he's been asking me to do that for him for a while. So I was like, okay. And he's like, well, I want to do it for my siblings and I want to do it for my parents. And I was like, okay, we can do that. So definitely making some treats this year, and I'm gonna get the kids involved because they're super easy. They're not hardcore. A lot of it is just melting some things and dipping some things and stuff. So hopefully I'll remember to like set up my camera and take at least some photos, if not some video, of the chaos that is going to ensue. Because let's face it, kids in the kitchen with chocolate and treats and sugar, yeah, chaos is going to ensue. That's the only explanation. And that's the only outcome that can happen. I know this is taking me such a long time to get done, but it's one, my fingers are kind of like tired and I'm tired, so I'm like, okay, we just need to go slow and steady and slow, and we'll get through it. Oh, I know what I can still talk about. We watched the little girl today for one of the families in our church, and my youngest son is obsessed with young children. Like, he loves babies. For the longest time, he is always talking about how he's going to be a baby doctor. Once he figured out how much schooling you have to go to for it, he's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if this is what I want to do. So, okay, what did I do? It's been so long since I did this. I know, it's been so long. But it has. It's been almost a month since I've done that. And I've seen so many other layouts and done so many other things and stuff. So, but yeah. He's, so he's obsessed with, babies. And he doesn't want to necessarily be a baby doctor anymore. But he still loves and helps out. Like, if he sees a mom with a little kid, he'll go and help her out and stuff. And it's absolutely adorable. Adorable. So, he was so excited to have her come over, and I was like, yeah, we can watch her today. Normally, it would be a no for me to watching somebody's child during the day, just because we have so much going on, but we are still on holiday break. We will do a week of school next week, and then we'll go on holiday break again. But he, normally I wouldn't do it because I'd be working, and if we'd still had Black Friday orders open, I wouldn't do it because it would just be too much on me. But anyways, it all worked out really, really well so that we could have her come over. Okay, I should be able to do one more glitter header, and it will be I'll have to layer it just a little bit. That's okay. But yeah, she came over and was an absolute doll. And since we're at the end of this video, I'm gonna have to stop telling my story and stuff, and I will tell it to you all throughout this next week. So yeah, but she was an absolute doll, and I can't wait to tell you the story. We had so much fun. Okay, so here's my layout for the week of Valentine's Day in my 52 weeks of Halloween planner. I love it, you guys. Oh my gosh. I love the patterns coming in here in the center because I feel like we have so much color up here, and then we have such a busy pattern down here. I love this. It's just, I'm loving it. Okay. You can get this box now. Like I said, you have until the 19th to be able to purchase this box before we go on vacation. But once we open back up, any boxes that we still have will be up for the taking. Like I said, they won't be taken down from the website until they all sell out. So I suggest you go get it. It's a great way to fill in those gaps or to celebrate a holiday of Halloween all year long, because yeah, why not? We like scary stuff. Okay. I think that's it. I have a whole ton left. I will do my monthly by using the washi journaling kit and extra stuff. But yeah, I think that's it for now. So everything's always in the description box below. So that's where you'll find our shop link so you can go purchase this. And then if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and leave me a comment down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye now.